Um, Today, I wanted to do a video on motivation. And when someone is motivated, um, there's a similarity between being motivated and your self-esteem. And there's always that if you can keep uh, moving forward in life, this helps increase your self-esteem. For instance, I'm working on a research project and I have to make connections with people. And with the COVID going on, I have to motivate myself to keep going on this because the fact of the matter is, I'm dealing in very rural areas with Native Americans. So I have to be able to motivate and keep myself going to make those connections with people, to reach out, create a rapport so I can get this. Because my goal is technically is to have as many uh, people signed up this coming Friday as I possibly can, because the following week I am going to start. I have working on my ice cream gig, or as I like to call it, probably starting next week, depending on how the weather goes. But I'll make the best of it because that's the other issue when you're dealing with somebody that's motivated. You have to make those adjustments. And one of the things that I always like to do, and I did this last night, even though I was tired, is I set up my goals for today. I set up what I wanted to accomplish, who I wanted to contact, and then went from there. So the goal that I try to do is the evening before, I try to do some meditation, think about the day before, what worked, didn't work, where I needed to be, what I need to accomplish, etc. And so what I do is I set up my goals, what or three. And what I try to do, um, the mind is real funny, and I'll be honest with you, mind is very funny, and the mind likes things in threes, and it's even in this universe, everything has to be threes. So if you keep it as simple as possible, and no more than three items. If you even say you want to accomplish two things in one day, that's even better. But for the most part, three items is what the mind or the conscious, the subconscious mind likes to work with, because three seems to be a very magical number with that. So what I do is try to set up three things that I want to accomplish, or three people I want to accomplish. One I wanted to call concerning subcontracting. The other thing I was going to do is reach out and make contacts about my research. And later on tonight, I am going to get on my US Gov beta dice and we'll just look at consulting jobs and see what is actually out there. So that is my goal on that. And then also I'm finishing a book. I want to read that as well. So anyway, and then what I'll do is I'll take my last hour or an hour before I go to bed and just say what worked, what didn't work, what I need to accomplish tomorrow, etc. Anyway, and I call that, remember, is the TRE, test, retest, and reevaluate the day. So for instance, I test or test and say this worked, this didn't work, what I need to accomplish, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. For instance, I want to reach out and do research. Since it's Wednesday, I'll do it today, tomorrow. Won't do it unnecessarily on Friday. And that day, I won't. What I plan to do on Friday, for instance, is just not get on the computer, not do anything. I'm going to read around here, get some things cleaned up around my place, etc. Because that's the key on that, is that I need that day to do that. So those are goals that I've set up for later in the week. And then what I will do is then on that Monday, or that coming Monday, I will make a reach out and do some calls. And then if I start working my ice cream business, I will take my phone and work on that as well. And then what I will do also is like take a day or two next week to work on that. But my goal is by the end of next week, pretty well by next Friday, have pretty well everybody in that I like to at least have 20 people that have signed up and going to contribute to my study. Well, anyway, getting back to this test retest, that is what I do on the day. And sometimes, like I said, I do this in the evening, but I also do and occasionally, like today, this afternoon, right before lunch, I had some salad, and I thought, how is my morning going? What have I accomplished? Because really, technically, I'm in Ohio, so everything that I want to accomplish is 3 hours behind. So technically, everything I want to accomplish or the goals I want to accomplish, I have to take into account that there's a 3 hour difference in Arizona. So you have to take that stuff into account. And then you make that adjustments for there. But when you make those adjustments and you see that you have accomplished something, this helps, keeps you motivating, and increases your self-esteem. My final point is, and it's a very important, because like I said, I usually normally like to have these videos about anyone, is when you reset your goals. And there are things that, like for instance, that I want to achieve for the goal, and if I fall short of that, then what I do is reset those goals for the following day. Now, if like my goals are, say, for instance, I want to walk 3 miles, and I walk 4 miles, then what I would do is reset those goals for the following day as well, and say, yeah, I need to accomplish, instead of walking 3 miles, I want to walk 4 miles. So technically, what you do is you don't want to set those goals too low, but you don't want to set them too high to where you can't achieve anything. And all that is because, like I said, is part of that motivation increasing your self-esteem. So these are a few things I wanted to say. And like I said, I'm posting these videos every other day. I will probably do one on Friday. Won't post one on Saturday and Sunday. Remember, Saturday I'm doing a seminar on time management. You can sign that up on event. That is, it's $25. And like I said, PayPal is accepted. You'll see that information. It's also available on my Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. Second, please like and subscribe to my channel. I have a goal that I want to achieve by the end of May on this as well. So anyway, and please, like I said, like, subscribe to my channel, and I will update a video pretty much every other day. Anyway, thanks again, and enjoy your day. And always remember, if you're motivated and at a high rate, your self-esteem increases at a high rate because the fact you're achieving the goals you want to do. Anyway, thank you, and have a nice day. Bye.